Hello everyone, my name is Marcus. Today with me I have Mao. We will be presenting on Foraged, our app for the project. Foraged is a lost and found management system that helps streamline the process of lost and found to help people who have found an item get the items back to people who have lost an item. Foraged is a web application that we have built using React.js for the front end, Node Express for the back end, as well as Firebase for the database. So let's get to the demo of our application. As you can see on the top bar, there's a bunch of actions that the user can take, but we'll go through first a standard workflow that a user will have when they use our app. So let's say I have lost an item and I'm looking for the item. So I'll click for looking for an item over here, and it'll bring us to this map view, where in this address bar, we can search for the location that we have lost this item at. So let's say I remember seeing it last at Hall 16 in NTU. So I click on Hall 16 in NTU, and it'll pen me to this location where, as you can see, there are a number of annotations on the map. Maybe, Mao, you can share more on how you worked with Google Maps API to achieve something like this.
Sure. Okay, so regarding the API calls, we actually implemented two APIs, which is the standard Google Maps API as well as the Places API. So the Google Maps API, what it does is it provides the default template of the map along with the default functionalities of the map, such as populating the locations stored in the Google Maps database. It also allows the user to pan around the map as well as zoom in and zoom out of the map. We also implemented the Places API, which it by default suggests selected locations for the users when they enter any kind of text into the form field that you can see at the top of the map. So regarding our custom markers, what we did was that for each entry into the database of a lost item, we created a custom marker that pinpoints the location that it was found, which can be seen when Marcus presses the yellow markers. Okay, so as you can see, what we do is we take the entry descriptions and its name, as well as the photo in the database, and we populate it into the info window in Google Maps. Yep, that's all.
Yeah, okay. So now that the user has searched for the location, and let's say he is interested in this iPhone 14 Pro. So when he clicks over here, when he clicks on the card, he's taken to a page that has more information about the item that he's looking at. So it contains like the location was found, the date and time found, and maybe a email that he can contact. This is the email that the person who has found the item has put. So I'll go through more into detail about these item filters later. But let's say he doesn't want to use the map. So he looks for an item, but he's unable to, like he doesn't want to use the map to search for it. So he can also view in our lost item catalog, which you can also access from here. So this lost item catalog is the complete catalog of the lost items that we have. And as you can see, there are some filters over here, which you can use using the keyword filter bar on top. So let's say I'm looking for a bottle. So I type bottle, and as you can see, only the bottle, this green Nalgene water bottle shows up, as it's the only one with the bottle keyword. So how we achieve these filters, I'll explain later on. So let's say you're unable to find your item in the catalog or on the map. So what you can do now is that if you scroll down, you can see this can't find an item, post a notice now. You can click on this, right? So this will be the same page that you're taken to when you click on report lost item. So what you can do in our app is that you can report a lost item, and we'll contact you when a similar item is found. For the purpose of this demonstration, we'll be using a black wallet that someone has lost, for example. So you can upload the image of your wallet over here and populate these fields with the content. So let's say you lost a black wallet near Hall 3, General Office. I put a phone number, this, and email. We'll be using this email to show you some interesting stuff later. So item black wallet, and I lost, this is the user's name. So Marcus Ong, and the lost item name, black wallet. So as you can see here, we also have a map here, and what this map does is you can input the lost item location, so the location where you think you lost this item. So let's say I lost this at Hall 3, right? So I put Hall 3, and the functionality is similar to what Mao has explained earlier. So you submit this lost item notice, and what actually happens here is that this image that you have submitted is being tagged by our artificial intelligence to have tags to it that we'll use to match when somebody has posted a lost item. So we'll go through more into detail about that right now. Okay, so now let's say I'm another person and I found a black wallet. So I click on found an item, then it takes me to this form, right? So for the purpose of the demo, I'll use the same image, so this black wallet. And I'll fill up all the stuff here as well. So I'll put in my phone number, I'll put in my email, the description of this black wallet found at Hall 3 General Office. Put in the time that I found it and the date I found it, so like right now. And I'll put in the name of this wallet. So this black wallet is the name of the item. And I'll put the location similarly to just now, Hall 3, as the location that I found that item. So now when we submit this, a couple of processes are happening. So I'll go through more into detail about what the AI tagging does. So this image that we submit, right? We use the Gemini API to tag these images with appropriate filters and tags. So how we do this is through meticulous prompt engineering, as well as some training of the AI, we are able to receive a list of tags that correspond to the image. So after we generate these tags, right, these tags are saved into the database. For example, I can show you over here. The most recent one, we have a black wallet found at Hall 3 General Office, and these are some of the tags that was generated. So what happens now is that these tags, these filters, are matched against the notices that we have in the database. So for example, as you can see here, and when there is a more than 60% threshold of similar matches, then our application server actually uses some emailing functionality to create an email to notify the person in the notice that a potential match has been found. So I can show you what that looks like here. So from the email that I used earlier, as you can see, ForgeCo has sent an email that your lost item has been matched, and we have found a potential match for your lost item. Then so it populates it with some of the description, and then it also attaches an image of what the item might look like. So now when the person wakes up and he sees that I have a lost item that's been potentially matched, he can go back to the application. He looks for the item again. Let's say he wants to use the catalog. And as you scroll down here, you can see that there is a black wallet that matches the description. So this guy can contact this person and then get his lost item back. Okay, so apart from that, we also have some other features such as light mode and dark mode, and some frequently asked questions that you can use to answer your queries. And with that, I think we've come to the end of our demo, and we hope you enjoyed listening about what our app does with us.
Thank you.
Thank you.